Donkey Kong is freaking ugly now. He's horrendous. I don't know if you've seen the new Donkey Kong. For some reason, someone at Nintendo thought it would be a good idea to redesign the beloved monkey. And I wish they didn't, cause he's now ugly. He ugly monkey. All right, we're gonna talk about this, cause I am personally attacked by this change. I feel triggered, miffed. I'm in a tizzy. Because in my earnest, humble, frank opinion, change was not necessary. We didn't need to change Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is fine. Donkey Kong was fine. He's okay now. I don't mean, like, I'm being a little bit dramatic. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan. And I just want to articulate the fact that I'm not a fan, and I want to explain why. Because I don't know if people are talking about this. I'm kind of like in a weird, like, insular, like, I'm subscribed to like 3 gaming channels that let me put it this way. I'm subscribed to probably like 50 gaming channels. But out of those 50 gaming channels, I watch like maybe 3 or 4 or maybe 5 at best. And I'm not on social media, so I don't really know what people are saying. I'm just kind of on my island ranting, which is great because I'm just going to be a grumpy old man about video games, and you're going to sit here patiently and you're going to listen and you're going to smile and nod, and then you're going to click the like button and subscribe and comment and tell all your friends about all of my completely valid contrarian opinions. So Donkey Kong. Originally, he looked like a monkey. He was a gorilla thing, and he was in the Donkey Kong game way back on the arcade stuff, that when Nintendo made arcades, and then they put him on the console, and then the SNES came out, and they were like, yo, we're gonna make Donkey Kong like 3D, but not. And it was really cool. That's a whole other whatever. The tech there in Donkey Kong Country is very cool for the time. And I've heard stories that it took Rare like days to render out the 3D models into 2D on their computers at the time. Anyway, point is, Rare redesigned Donkey Kong. And that Rare design was effectively, for a majority of Donkey Kong's history, like, since the 90s. Like, mid to late 90s? I don't know, when did Donkey Kong Country come out? Let me Google this. We're doing it live. Donkey Kong Country. 1994. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I was right, mid-90s. Before I was alive. That's, I guess, a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm not that much of an old man. So from 94 to 2025, Donkey Kong looked a certain way. Everyone knew what Donkey Kong looked like. Yeah, there's a little bit of like, there was the time before that where he looked a little different. But in my opinion, the Rare design was fine. It was good. Retro, when Retro took over Donkey Kong for a bit, they used that design. All the Mario parties, the Mario Karts, like everything, like Donkey Kong has looked consistent. He was an established character. And to change that established look to something less familiar, it's not a good move, in my opinion. It makes, I think the new Donkey Kong is less iconic. I know this is kind of, again, this is as contrarian as it gets. Not really. I've got much more. Trust me, I've got ideas. There are much worse things that I will have to discuss that will probably get everyone into tizzy, but you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to leave, whatever. I just don't like the change. The fur is gross. Have you seen his fur? It's not even fur, it's like chunks. It's like blocks of wood affixed to his whatever. It's just gross. And he has he has these anime eyes. There's this part where in the trailer where he sees like a banana and does the anime eyes thing. I cannot stand anime. I can't. I like Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's it. That's it. Anime as a culture, anime, Japanese weeaboo, I don't like it. Leave me out of it. That's why I liked Donkey Kong before, I think. Because Donkey Kong, as an ethos, he's a monkey, right? As a character, he is an American character. He's a big angry ape. He's also like a knockoff of King Kong. So already, de facto, he is an American character. So I don't know why. I mean, it makes sense, you know, if he's like, if his internal character is more American in its ethos, it makes sense that the external design is more also American. So I don't really know why they changed it. The anime thing doesn't really work for this character, in my opinion. It's just a little bit strange. I don't like it. I'm repeating myself. I'm becoming conscious of how much I'm repeating myself. And that's, you know, in a sense, it's good to record yourself and listen back and realize how stupid you are. But only through so doing you can actually improve and make changes and whatever. Anyway, this is a whole rant. What am I talking about? Donkey Kong. The new design, okay. Honestly, like, it's not the end of the world. The new design is not the worst thing that has ever happened in the world. But it's up there. Like, top 7, probably. Yeah. I don't like that they changed Donkey Kong. What do you guys think about the new change of Donkey Kong and his fur? When I think of Donkey Kong, not just his fur, like his head. His freaking head, dude. Whatever. Anyway. The more I watch the Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer, like the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but I do not care at all. But the more I watch it, I'm like, actually, I might be interested in this. Like, the more I watch it, the more interested I become. It's very clearly inspired by Mario Odyssey, and I really liked Mario Odyssey. That's another game that I started and didn't finish. Well, I mean, I 100%ed it when it came out, but I've tried replaying it twice now, and it never happens. I'm just getting all these hiccup burps, and it's really killing me. That's it. I just wanted to rant about the new Donkey Kong. When I think of Donkey Kong, I think of Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, floofy, angry monster, which in terms of like the character, like he's still doing that. But in terms of the design and, you know, he has some cool facial expressions, like when he, the new Donkey Kong, like when he runs past the bananas and is like looking at the bananas and he's got his tongue sticking out. Like, that's okay. Adaptive animation and stuff like that, that's cool. I'm just talking about the general redesign. I'm not really the greatest fan of. I prefer his old design, but I will live. It's not the end of the world. This is just something that I wanted to complain about on the internet and see if anyone else cares. So if you care, you can tell me you can make that known by sharing this video with a friend and get them on the same page. We really need to unite forces in this country, this world. We need to be on the same page about Donkey Kong and his ugliness. So that's it. Just acquire the correct opinion. That's all I'm asking. That's it.